Grand Rising family, welcome to your June 1st and June 2nd weekend, Saturday and Sunday message from Spirit for your true love journey. Family, I'm recording this on Venus Day, so the energy feels really good today. I've already been extremely productive. I went to the gym, and on my way back as I'm walking, I really felt this sense of peace, like a rush of like energy. It's like a sense of peace. I like literally felt the justice scales balancing out, the universe balancing things out. I really felt this, I don't know, the energy just feels really good at this time. And I also heard, when I was at the gym, I wrote it down, I heard a message. What was it, Spirit? Going after what they want with courage. That's what I heard. So I know that's just a one-liner from Spirit, but we'll take it, right? We'll take it. So I already said my prayer, so we can just get started, family. So let's see. There's Archangel Chamuel here, that same archangel that I always recommend that you guys meditate with. I have that meditation posted on the community board. I've been doing it every day lately, ever since I started to get settled in here. I've been back on track with my meditations and my gym, my working out. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, for removing the barriers from around my heart and with the forgiveness work as well. I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Hello, unconditional love. The Divine Mother is here. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love that I deserve. And the Archangel Chamuel as well, together, side by side. Of course, when we open our heart and we heal and we, exhale and release all of the woundings, right? The pain, the hurt, the suffering, the disappointment, all of the weight, the heaviness, the unforgiveness, the anger, the resentments, the bitterness, the unfairness, and the betrayals and all of that was weighing on our heart becomes lighter. It opens. We are seeing. That's where unconditional love is, divine love. This journey, as we saw in yesterday's reading, is about unconditional love. The audacity of these flies. It's like when I'm on. Anyway. I'm over here having a full-blown argument with the flies in the middle of me channeling Spirit. Okay, it's just that they're over here flapping their wings right in front of me, when before that I was trying to get rid of them and they were nowhere to be found. But here we are. So that's what this journey is about, that we saw in the reading. It's about reprogramming our conditionings, right? And aligning, coming back to our true nature, which is unconditional love. Okay, thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love that I deserve. And we saw that message from the Divine Masculine, or from the King of Pentacles, in yesterday's reading, that we're here to clear our programmings, to return to unconditional love. So that's what this is about. It really is about us accepting ourselves fully, our darkness, our shadows. When you do the Archangel Chamuel meditation, that open your heart and to align with unconditional love and abundance, here it is again. That's one of the things that that he talks about in the meditation, Archangel Chamuel, that it's important that we accept ourselves fully, with all of our things, right? The things that we feel is our darkness and we feel it's our true nature, that's not the case. There is such a thing as dark feminine energy, and light feminine and dark feminine, and dark masculine and light masculine. It's important that we have them both healthy and balanced out, and not when our shadows comes up and we're in the lower vibrational energy. It's important that we're aware, that we accept ourselves when we get angry, when we feel insecure, when we feel jealousy, when we feel all of the lower vibrational, when we vindictive, petty, all of the things, right? Not reject those parts of ourselves, and that's how we're going to accept ourselves unconditionally, fully. I have those affirmations also linked in the community board. aligning with unconditional love, because that is this journey. That is the purpose, right? It's like this person that you've been with, that you've been on this journey with, for a long time. I don't know, the severity of the wound that was created here by other people's actions, right? But it's different for all of you guys. But that's part of the journey. It's like these people, they do the absolute most, right? But at the end of the day, it's like you still love this person, and that's why. It's because of unconditional love. This is a journey of unconditional love. This journey is teaching you about unconditional love. It's also teaching you one of the most important spiritual lessons, that is patience. So again, I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, donating to the channel, scheduling readings with me, sending decks. The information to do that will be in the description box below on my website. We have Archangel Michael here for You Are Protected. Archangel Michael's heavy in the energy, was in the energy yesterday. So if you are feeling good today, if you're feeling peaceful, if you're feeling safe, if you're feeling, good, right, in your energy, that's why when Archangel Michael shows up, that means cords are being cut, people are being removed from your life. Okay, things, it's like this. It's like Archangel Michael does one sweep of the sword and cuts out everyone that no longer serves you from your life. Cords are being cut. People are being extracted. We're being removed from jobs, family members that are not healthy for us, old fake friends, and exes, all of that's just not meant to be with us. It's on the next phase, the next level of our journey. So all of that's taking place right now. So let's check on the divine masculine. That's not always easy, right? So we have here change and transition. Archangel Azrael. Archangel Azrael is also the angel of grief. Okay. So we have thank you, Archangel Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So they're going through a change and a transition right now. Okay. A divine masculine is being guided by their inner voice. Here we go. And Archangel Chamuel is here. I shuffled, family, to open their heart, to listen to their heart here, to make healthier choices in their life, right? They're being guided intuitively by their angels, their spirit guides, their ancestors, the inner voice here. Okay. And that's the energy, family, for the divine masculine right now. Okay. So let's see the divine masculine here. What is the energy for the divine Okay, we have focus your mind and honor your feelings, connect with music. So they could be listening to music, right? They could be musicians, playing instruments. That could be a thing for them. Guitar for some. Okay. We have Archangel Metatron here with Archangel Metatron's cube, helping them to stay organized, to stay focused. Okay. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. They could be distracted right now. Daydreaming, I heard as well. Listening to music. Music is very soothing and healing for this divine masculine. It's also helping them to connect with you more through telepathy, words and music and movies. That's how you guys exchange, telepathic messages as well. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. They could be listening to music that is motivational, that's helping to give them confidence. Okay, there are a bunch of really great songs out there for confidence and for inspiration. Okay, the bottom of the deck we have honor your feelings, Archangel Hanuel. Thank you, Archangel Hanuel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. They could be caught up in their emotions right now as well. They're being guided to honor and embrace what they're feeling. Their feelings, even the difficult ones, has a message for them. Okay, so they're being guided to focus here on their priorities at this time. All right, so let's get on the divine feminine's energy at this time. Wow, look at that. Archangel Chamuel is here. Okay, the divine feminine has a lot of spiritual support at this time. Dear angels, I allow you to support me I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware and conscious here. Look at all these spirit guides helping the divine feminine. Very beautiful message. I love this message. We have peace and harmony. Didn't I say earlier? As soon as I click record, I said I felt a sense of peace and balance when I was walking from the gym. I said I feel the universe balancing out the scales, everything falling into place. And here it is. That's exactly what I said. As soon as I started, as soon as I click record, I was telling you guys that this is the energy that I was feeling. And there it is. So we have spiritual support. We have open your heart. So we talked about this already. This Archangel Chamuel was at the bottom of the deck. I split the deck, and Archangel Chamuel was, what is this, Spirit? Trust your vibes was over here under the deck, flipped the other way. That's what caught my attention. Okay, we'll look at that. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, for removing the barriers from around my heart. So that's what's helping you to manifest miracles here. Your heart is a magnet for it all. And when it's cleared, opened, healed, balanced, right? You are in the vibration of abundance at that point in time and attracting all of your heart's desires. It's clear on what you want. You're being asked here, look, the heart again, right? To trust your heart, to trust the messages that you're getting. Thank you, angels. Today, I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So that is, you're getting the messages from your heart. You could be seeing the color pink a lot, or you could just close your eyes and feel the pink orb, right? Rotating on your thymus chakra, which is the chakra that's right above the heart between the throat. That is the chakra of unconditional love, which we saw that forgiveness, compassion, divine love. So manifesting miracles, divine feminine. Thank you, Archangel Orion. So you're surrounded by archangels, divine feminine. You have Archangel Raguel. We already saw Archangel Michael. We have Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Orion for manifesting your miracles into my world. Ooh, this weekend is going to be, it is already super beautiful and special. You could be experiencing a miracle this weekend. So this is also telling me that, okay, I'm just going to. You're also telling me that you could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. So the ones that are the most significant at this time is that I'm seeing the most 1010 a lot, 1222, 1212. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing 111, 1111 a lot, 1234. I'm seeing that. What else, Spirit? I'm seeing 555. Mostly it's like on repeat, 1212, 1111, 1010. This past few days, 1111, 111, those numbers. So, okay, let's see what else is going on for the weekend. Split the deck too. So a lot of passion and vitality and creativity and confidence that the divine feminine is feeling really good here. Thank you, Archangel Raguel, for supporting my life in a harmonious way. I'm getting this energy, this real feel-good energy, right? Like I was saying, when I was walking from the gym, I just felt a sense of peace and balance and gratitude and like smoother road, more tranquility, like happiness and lightness and like this sense of, it's hard to explain the feeling. You could be feeling it. So you might know exactly what I'm trying to describe here, what I'm talking about, divine feminine. All right. So the divine masculine is working on refocusing their vibration, their energy. Archangel Metatron is helping this divine masculine to become centered and to not allow their feelings to overwhelm them, to take their energy back from certain situations here. All right, last shuffle. All right, Spirit. What's the bottom of the deck? Queen of Wands is still here. So you could be feeling more energy, more vitality. Yeah, taking the reins. Again, lifting. It's lifting. Whatever sadness, whatever grief, whatever despair. It's like there's movement now. You're feeling this is what you call a rising from the ashes here. We have Cancer energy there. Some of you guys could be going on a little weekend road trip or, short distance travel here. But there could be somebody coming, as I saw, it could be somebody coming out. Yeah, wow, okay. So there could be communication coming in, some kind of breakthrough. This King of Wands energy, the match, the flame to the Queen of Wands, right, is coming out of Hanged Man mode, okay? Coming out of feeling stuck, which we saw. Cords are being cut, right? They're changing their perspective regarding this shame, guilt, regret, remorse that they've, caught up in their emotions here, and taking the reins of the situation, taking control, taking leadership, taking initiative, right? And coming towards the Queen of Wands. There it is. So they got the Ace of Swords, some kind of clarity or a perspective or a new perspective. What else for the weekend here? We have here a Page of Wands energy. That's communication, good news, enthusiasm, inspiration, excitement. Okay. Lightheartedness, fun, adventure. What else here for the weekend? We have the Eight of Pentacles. I kind of want to come out kind of weird here. So, the Eight of Pentacles is this energy of us, committing to something here, putting in the time, energy, and effort, and for permanence, right? For something here to grow and build and evolve and becoming a master at something here, okay? So it could be somebody here, could be an influencer I'm getting, or getting ready to become one, and because that's what this is as well. But this also is a card of somebody that doesn't tend to finish what they start. This is a card of finishing what we start, okay? So there's an energy here of focusing, right? Focusing your mind, okay? Focusing your mind. Somebody may be feeling excited about something here and feeling all the butterflies I'm getting. And Spirit is saying they're trying to emotionally detach or focus their mind, okay, on what they're learning, what they're studying, what they're working on. So there could be some kind of good news that's going to come in for you regarding work. Let's continue. Or you could be working and here comes a message. We have the High Priestess. This is this trust your vibes energy. Trusting your intuition. I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Thank you, angels, right? So this is silence and stillness and going within. Feminine energy of receiving. Something is getting ready to be revealed here to you. This is also somebody having strong telepathy. Strong telepathy here this weekend. Can I have one more? Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior is back. Somebody's a mystery to somebody here, okay? There's a guarded energy. Okay, I see. Somebody won't feel safe to lower their guard and open up here until there is some actual investment of time, effort, time, energy, and effort into. So somebody not showing up in Page energy, showing up more in King energy here, taking action. Somebody's being heavily guided here. I'm also getting that somebody is receiving telepathic or intuitive guidance from their spirit guides that we still have a chance to work on something, that the spark is still lit, that there's still, this is a card of not giving up, right? Of perseverance, of pushing through. Somebody feels intuitively that something isn't quite over. This is a card of unfinished business, as well as, somebody that has been humbled. I'm getting humbled and tamed, okay? I've been humbled and tamed, I'm getting with this energy here. Learned closing out, this is a card of spiritual growth and spiritual strength. Somebody that has, it's a little battle eerie. I've learned a lot from the past energy. That's what this is. I learned my lessons. I don't want to repeat them. I have been, but this is, let me continue. And here's the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. Can I have one on the Page of Wands? I'm getting somebody could be at work and they can't stop like thinking about their intuition is guiding them so strongly here that to lower their guard, that it is safe. Okay, to open up. I want to lower my guard with you, but fear makes me run, push you away, lash out. Somebody's probably, you know, wondering to themselves, they don't want to regret any, they don't want any more regrets. It's like, now's the time. You don't want to wonder what if. I heard, can I have one on Page of Wands? Can I have one on the Page of Wands? I'm intending on starting the June readings on Monday. That's the intention. So, but I am flowing at this point. At this stage in the game, we are just flowing. Following our intuition here. You know, when I'm guided to do what here? Clarify. I'm almost done packing, family. It's feeling this house, or whatever, it's feeling very cozy, like a home. Once again, feeling more settled. Clarify the Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Death card here. Scorpio energy. The King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Wow, the Empress. Holy. Oh my God. Look at this energy. Ace of Wands, lots of passion, lots of movement, lots of action, communication back and forth, okay? We have equal give and take, reciprocity. We have the Empress, the divine feminine energy, in beautiful energy of openness, abundance, creativity, sensuality, unconditional love, nurturing, patience, understanding, growth, all of the things, all of the beautiful things that is divine is this divine feminine energy here in this beautiful energy of security and abundance. Okay. So it's looking like that somebody here has been going through a huge transformation, a huge change. We see there's going to be a lighthearted, flirty, and fun type of, could be an invitation for something coming in here to the Queen of Pentacles, okay? But Spirit wants you to remember your worth and your value. Feels like we saw your commitment is being tested. It feels like there might be a test from the universe coming in. And I feel like what it's going to make you realize is kind of where you are, like spiritually on your healing journey when it comes to this person, right? That you have this connection with, you know, like your attachment or your letting go, or like where you are on that spectrum. Also, where you are when I also heard when I was at the gym, I heard Spirit say, you're not that easily captured. That there's not priorities. There's requirements and standards now. So it's like, for example, if you connect with somebody that you have a deep soul connection with, a soul bond with, and they're revealing to you that they're not quite ready to give you what you need, what you want, what you're worthy of, what you deserve, what you're manifesting, where you are, you're perfectly fine letting the apple fall from the tree, right? You're perfectly fine saying, no, thank you. This isn't for me. This isn't what I'm in alignment with. This isn't what I'm manifesting for myself. This isn't where I'm at on my journey, right? So it's like this. I posted this morning on Instagram. I said the message was, stay in your receptivity, in your divine feminine energy. And the emperor, that's your emperor, that's meant for you, will rise up to meet you, to match you, will rise up to lead, to take initiative, to take control of the situation, to court you properly for marriage in the way that you deserve. This is a commitment queen. This is somebody that's very sensual, practical, grounded, stable in their worth, focused on standing on business, focused on their, home life, their family, their career, their physical body, their physical health. Okay. This is somebody here that's ready for a commitment and isn't settling for less than that. So it's like, regardless how strong the bond is, how strong the soul connection is, this is not an energy that's going to tolerate inconsistency and give any energy. I kept hearing, I'm not investing more energy into anyone that's not investing into me kind of energy. I'm not overgiving. I know my worth. I know my value. I know it's taking me, how long? Years for you guys. You know how long your journey has been, that you've been doing the actual work, and you've been investing a lot of time, energy, and effort onto yourself. So, your self-love, your self-worth, and your value has increased. You're exclusive. You're not just for anybody. And you're not going to allow people to play with your energy and toy with your energy. I feel like a test will come in or has come in, and you're able to really see, the level of unbothered that you are when it comes to your frequency, when it comes to your energy. That's that healthy place that the divine wants you to be in, for you to be able to. It's like this. It's like if once upon a time you put somebody on a pedestal, it's like now you're putting yourself on the pedestal, okay? You're putting yourself on the pedestal. So it's like, you're no longer, it's not about whether or not, I'm getting this energy, it's not about whether or not this person is choosing you anymore. It's whether or not you, right, still even want them in this energy that you're in. So it's like they have to show, at this stage in the game, at this point, the person that's for you is going to have to show you, court you, rise up to meet you, and, stand on the throne with the crown on along your side. Match your energy. Match your boss energy, match your focus, match your loyalty, your devotion, your love, match your unconditional love, your peace, your harmony, and add to your life, right? And so you can ascend, evolve, grow, and build together. They also, the requirement is that they are showing up with their heart open. We're not accepting breadcrumbs. Avoidant personality, avoidant attachment style, where they're in and out of your life. They're coming in, they reach out, and then they're gone for months at a time, and then they come back, then they run again. No real, show of right here of effort. And I feel like this person is going through, remember we saw Archangel Azrael, a change and transition in their life. A change in their life. And going through the battlefield here, a battle eerie. They have gone through this is a spiritual transformation that someone's going through. They're connecting more with their, healing the divine feminine energy within them, connecting more with their intuition. You don't think that this person is listening to you because perhaps you have repeated yourself or said many things and you haven't seen any kind of action from them. But in fact, they have been working on it, on themselves, to create the change, to make the change. Change is not overnight, right? Takes years, takes months, takes however long. This is somebody here that is super committed, devoted, focused, right? And this is also a card of patience and divine timing. It takes a long time to master oneself, to master a craft, a project, a skill, become a professional at something here, okay? Somebody's becoming a spiritual master, I heard, with this high priestess right after the Eight of Pentacles. They want to come in and work on this. Eight of Pentacles. Connecting more with themselves. Remember I was telling you guys that somebody was talking to me very passionately about a masculine energy, was talking to me very passionately about transformation and change. And the first thing that I thought about, I was like, whoa, this person could be ready for their own YouTube channel, right? Keep going. This could be the divine feminine here that is, taking action with the Page of Wands. I'm going to find out who this is really. Taking action here with the Page of Wands to bring their ideas. Oh, there's a butterfly. Okay, that's why I love sitting by the window. Their ideas into reality. And feeling, again, that passion, right? That inspiration. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles here. So this is growing. This is whatever this 8 of Pentacles is leading to your financial freedom, your stability, the families. You having enough generational wealth here, okay? Unlocking that. The keys to the vault of the bank of heaven, being on heaven's payroll. You having enough abundance that you can, share your wealth and your abundance with your family, your friends, the community, the globally. All right. So this is beautiful. Tell me, give me one more here on the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, that's not one more, Spirit. Yeah, didn't I say that this person or you feel free to reverse the roles. What you're not seeing here, it's exactly what I said. You think that this person's not listening to you, but they are. Okay, they are. It feels like we have somebody here that's really working behind the scenes here with the 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool, right? Strategizing, I'm getting. Freeing themselves as well from again, cords being cut by Archangel Michael. Freeing themselves from lower vibrational energies, and making healthier. We saw that earlier as well. Making healthier choices for themselves. Being very cautious. I only wanted one. Getting ready to take a leap of faith here, okay? So I only wanted one with this, Spirit. I just saw temperance, healing, balance, harmony, peace, and patience. Can I have one for the 8 of Pentacles? Thank you. Working on one's stability, one's security, okay? So commitment energy here. The 8 of Pentacles is dedication, devotion, commitment, discipline. It's us staying focused on what we're trying to build and create, building blocks one day at a time, one step at a time. This is the 1111 card, which is the twin flame energy here. So somebody wants to build towards a commitment here, right? It's going to start off as a Page of Wands. Look, build towards commitment, build, grow, give, reciprocity. Action is coming because you're in this really beautiful Empress energy. This is the whole entire package. Someone's dream woman, dream man. Okay. And no one compares to the Empress. No one. So the Empress is all 4 queens in one. Somebody that's constantly growing, constantly evolving, super fertile, right? Constantly in the energy of creation. This is somebody that has a lot of, talents and gifts, constantly giving birth to new ideas. And that's super nurturing and giving. So somebody wants to make you their wife. They want to build towards that here with the 8 of Pentacles, okay? Can I have one on the High Priestess? The Chariot. Being guided. It's like this. If you're fogged in, or you're swimming through the void, or you're in between worlds, and you don't have anything other than your intuition to guide. So the intuition is lighting up the way for you one day at a time, one step at a time. That's what this is. Double Cancer energy, by the way. So we have somebody here that is being super guided, super duper guided here by their inner knowing, their intuition, their inner voice, their angels, their spirit guides, their ancestors, going within and getting the direction and moving from that space. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So again, there's the Chariot. The Chariot is beautiful. The Chariot is a beautiful energy of victory and triumph, overcoming all of the obstacles with courage and confidence. Okay, I heard brave heart. Yeah, taking inspired action with confidence, with courage. And this time, it's not going to be the in and out kind of energy. It's like we're gonna stick, we're gonna work on it, we're gonna take our time, we're gonna build the trust up one day at a time, one step at a time from the bottom up. It's like building the solid foundation. Okay, it's what I'm getting. So you're getting ready to be in a commitment here soon. So the Chariot is this focus your mind, is this focused energy, is determination and willpower to overcome, taking the reins of one's life and directing it by focusing your mind and focusing on what you do want, what you're trying to create, and following and being guided and following your intuition towards that. By listening to what your body, your inner voice the first time, not procrastinating on it, right? Listening to your guidance. So, and it comes as a whisper. It comes as a feeling. It comes as, could be messages in your dreams, through synchronicities, through everything just falling into place and aligning. It comes with oftentimes through music, through people, license plates, billboards. Okay, it is that soft. If you feel any kind of anxiety or panic or anything like that, that's not your intrusive thoughts, or that's not your intuition. Your intuition comes as a soft feeling or a whisper. So strongly being guided. And this right here is what is. I also heard moving in silence. Can I have one for this Nine of Wands? Moving slow here. I just heard I need to move slow with this. But trust me that I am moving, even if it feels or looks like I'm not. Five of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. Look, Ace of Cups, family. Opening the heart, right? The Divine Masculine coming in to match you. If your heart is open and you're emotionally available, it won't, feel good to you to be sitting next to somebody that's closed off, that's not giving you affection, not wanting to cuddle with you, not, being vulnerable, expressing how they feel, what they want, what their fears are. It's just not gonna, you're gonna want to close out. You're not gonna feel safe to soften into feminine energy of openness and receptivity and trusting somebody, a masculine energy that's closed off, that their heart is closed, that they're emotionally unavailable and they're resisting and they're pushing you away and running. No, that doesn't feel good to a divine feminine, to an empress, right? That doesn't feel good. So it's like, if your love language is physical touch and you like caressing, you like to be held, and you like to be, adored and cherished, and, and to lay together on top of their chest and listen to their heartbeat while they caress you in your back and you're watching a movie. And this person is not doing that. They're not holding you. They're not, because they don't want to get in too deep, or they're closed off. They don't want to hug you and cuddle you in bed or anything like that, right? That's a no. It's an automatic no. It just doesn't feel good. You're going to feel rejected. You're going to feel neglected. Your needs are not going to be met. That's an example if that is something you like, right? If that's a love language. So we have conflict resolution here. Moving slowly towards that. Facing one's fears. Opening up their heart. Wow, this is quite the relief. This is quite the rising. This is quite the healing. This is quite the rebirth energy here. Super powerful energy. Of course I dropped my pen. Super powerful energy here, family, of heart opening, heart awakening. When I see the Ten of Swords, that means that the grief, the despair, the pain, the trauma of the past is lifting. It's lifting with forgiveness. We saw that earlier. Forgiveness and unconditional love. So I'm loving this energy so much. There's a brand new beginning here in love. Please, so this person is no longer going to resist, going to release control. This is the energy here that moves, that's consistent, reliable, stable, okay? That isn't going anywhere. It's the only knight that gets to the Ten of Pentacles. It's like we are building towards the Ten of Pentacles. We are building this solid foundation and we're moving towards that. Okay, that's what this Knight of Pentacles is. Please clarify this Knight. I meant to grab the other deck, but it's not an accident that I grabbed this one. So this person is coming out of a battlefield. If you dealt with this person in the past and when you met them, they had trauma, that they bled all over you, they fumbled you, they sabotaged the whole thing, right? They're returning to you with more trauma on top of that trauma that they had. But with this 10, it's like they received the final nail, like you did, and started to rise from the ashes here. With forgiveness, really being more gentle with oneself, releasing judgment of self and others, as I always say, for a fresh start, a second chance, a new life. This is redemption, resurrection. Because we finally are allowing ourselves, right? We're opening our hearts. We're allowing ourselves to heal. So because of that, this person is feeling an overflow of love, all-encompassing love in their heart. It's like a cleanse, right? A cleanse of the past, a renewal. I want to resolve conflict. I don't want to resist this. I'm going to stick. I'm going to stay. I no longer want to sabotage. I no longer want to push you away. I see the errors in my way. I see how I sabotaged the connection in the past. I'm seeing things clearly. I have a new perspective. This is somebody that is working on changing. But again, just like with any change, this is somebody humbled. Just like with any change, it takes, as long as we are doing the actual work. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles here, Spirit, please. Enlightenment, seeing things more clearly, like I said. A new perspective, right? I'm seeing how I messed up, how I sabotaged, how the errors of my ways in the past. This was somebody that was unsighted in the past, was not awakened, was not enlightened to how they're, how the toxicity that they brought into the connection, because that's all that they knew, right? So this is somebody here that's releasing control, that's surrendering, that no longer wants to resist or fight it. Humbled, like I said. Look, planning for the future. What did I say? Planning for the future. That actually came out for Instagram. I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday. And that's what this this Knight of Pentacles does represent, making plans. They're very cautious. They want to make sure this is somebody that did struggle with a lot of control, being very rigid, right? But they're working on moving more from their heart space, honoring their feelings here, which is this High Priestess, this Chariot, 2 Cancer. We got Pisces here. Any of the water signs. Sacral chakra healing I'm getting. Can I have one more? Look at that. Hearts that speak the same language. So shared values as well. Even beliefs. Can I please, can you clarify this Knight of Pentacles? Sorry, my son's old dog chewed this card when she was a puppy. We have here, this soul bond is sacred. So it's like that's what they're receiving enlightenment about, that there's a reason why we go through. Every single person has a purpose in our lives, right? A lot of times if somebody hurts you real bad and you tell them, you served a huge purpose in my life. You made an impact in my life. My whole life changed since meeting you. They may not understand how they could have helped you, right? If they hurt you so much. But it's like that the enlightenment comes when we start to really look at everything from a bigger picture, a broader perspective, and see that perhaps if we wouldn't have had this experience, this person wouldn't have received their enlightenment, their spiritual awakening, wouldn't have healed past lives and ancestral stuff, would not have ascended into their self-worth, if, this wouldn't have happened, right? Kind of thing. So it's like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am today, kind of thing. So, and it feels like they're waking up, they're understanding the purpose behind everything. With this soul bond is sacred. Can I have one more? Twin flame union approaching. There it is. There it is, family. It's happening. It's moving, very slowly. Because again, this person was very stuck in their ways. The universe has been with karma. What was it that I heard the other day? Giving them a universal ass kick, right? With karma and to wake this person up, And I don't mean to laugh. I'm just kind of imagining like a video that I saw of a cat. It was that's what made me laugh, because this isn't funny, but sometimes you got to find the humor in certain very heavy, darker, heavy situations, right? There was this video I saw of a cat hitting their owner over the head over and over and over again, and the video was about the person keep repeating a cycle or a pattern, in their life that they're not waking up to, and the cat's like smacking them in the head. That's kind of the visual that I'm seeing that the universe did to this person, right? Like, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up. This is no ordinary love. So you guys could have different race here, but this is the yin yang colors, right? The light and the dark, the shadow and the light, the yin yang ponies. When I see the yin yang ponies, I see yin yang, okay, coming into union. What is it? Integrating the shadow, right? So this is no ordinary love, and this love is meant to wake you up, right? So you can learn the lessons here, become better, personal development, personal growth, and develop this spiritual strength, okay? Because of the bigger, broader reason and purpose, and that is unconditional love. To align with unconditional love. To share your love and light with the world, to become the healer that you're, the light worker healer that you are, and to become the light worker and healer that you are, and help others, right? Walking each other home, extending a hand and helping another person also. I heard this, our love can change the world, to help another person rise from the ashes, to help another person ascend and return to their true nature, which is unconditional love. But you can only do that when you're in this beautiful vibration of unconditional love. You can only meet somebody, fully. What's that quote? You can only meet others as deeply as you meet yourself. So it's like, that's what this journey is so beautiful, because it's like, the beautiful thing about the Ten of Swords is that this is it. You're never going to receive this again. You bared your cross, right? You learned your lesson. You finally are able to close out this horrific cycle that you were in, a karmic cycle. I'm a Saturn ruled sign, okay? I'm an Aquarius. So it came to me the other day that the reason why I had, I'm also ruled by Uranus, right? Which is that rebellion that you see in Aquarius nature. So it's like, I've had my fair share of karma in my life because, we have this rebellious nature, right? So we had quite the, the power struggle with Saturn and Uranus, it's like, so, but I'm at this place in my life where I get it. I understand. I went through a lot of, Saturnian lessons in my life because of that rebellious nature and just being ruled by Saturn altogether. But I'm at this place in my life where I get the memo. I understand the rules of the laws of the universe, and I intend on doing things by the book, right? And just no longer rebelling when it comes to Saturn. Yes, I can still utilize my rebellious nature, which is Uranus, when it comes to rebelling against my limitations. It's like transforming it and using it in that way instead of, or rebelling against the status quo, or any kind of devil energy, right? But not like rebelling against what's best for me and my own self, right? So which I felt like I did a lot of that in the past, but I wasn't aware. So in different ways, right? In different small little tiny ways and big ways. I'm still, the more I go within here, we go within, collectively even, the more awareness we have about, and more the perspective shifts regarding the past. And you can really make peace with the past and be very gentle with yourself, not be so hard on yourself. There's just a lot of awareness here. There's just a lot of enlightenment here at this time for both people. There is a bigger picture, that we're seeing. There's a broader understanding of the purpose of the journey, of why everything happened the way that it did. And it's like, I'm getting somebody here that wants to start from fresh, that wants to start from scratch here, but they are trying to figure out how to do that. Them facing this fear of lowering their guards and being vulnerable so they can open themselves up to true love and truly experience true love, right? You can't really fully experience true love without vulnerability and deeper intimacy without vulnerability. So, this is going to be a part of this person's growth, coming out of their comfort zone. This is somebody here that has trust issues, right? That is paranoid, suspicious, eerie, looking over your shoulders, kind of tense, kind of, but it's like, I need to move slowly with this, is what I heard. I need to move slowly with this for this person's nervous system, right? For your nervous system, And I feel like I was telling my friend, sometimes the universe brings people back into your life in different times to show you kind of where you are, right? Kind of like a test, show you where you are on your healing journey, on your spiritual journey, because it really is important that when it comes to these intense spiritual connections, that it's super intense, that it's transformed to unconditional love, to unconditional acceptance, to healthy connection and not attachment, not obsession, not giving somebody so much of your energy and your power. That's how they have the ability to hurt you, control you, and manipulate you, right? So, and again, remember that a true apology is a changed behavior. We're in this energy of we will see. We will see. Okay? This was the deck I was going to go for. We will see. That's the energy. Show me, right? That, you stand by what you're saying, That's the energy. Spirit, what is I'm going to get both a message for the Queen of Pentacles and a message for this Knight of Pentacles, the Divine Masculine. What is the guidance, angels, for the Divine Masculine? And then we'll wrap. I have a client in a little bit. What is the message for the Divine Masculine for the weekend? Beginnings. New beginnings. That's this Ace of Cups. They're finally I feel like the heaviness, the pain, the depression, the grief, the darkness is lifting from them at this time. It's probably lifted from the Divine Feminine beforehand, right? But it feels like it's lifting from this masculine now. Place yourself where you go, okay? A woman could be in Divine Masculine energy, a man could be in Divine Feminine energy. I'm reading energy. It's important that we have them both balanced out here so we can flourish and thrive and move mountains here in our life, right? There's absolutely nothing that you can do and you can achieve when you have balanced masculine, feminine energy. That's why it is important for you to go into stillness, even if you're a man, and then when you're guided, divinely guided to take action, you take action. So beginnings for the masculine. Life is a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. That's what this is. So I'm reading divine masculine energy here. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, or a germination of a fresh idea, or a development of qualities in you like laughter, light, or hope. Yeah. It may herald a total change. So yeah, again, feeling light, lighthearted, enthusiastic, feeling hopeful, right? So there's still a bit of this in the energy, okay? There's still a little bit of a resistance and guardedness and, moving very, treading cautiously still. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old is outworn and departed. That's this. So this masculine is going through a huge rebirth right now. Birth is a vulnerable time. So that's why honor your feelings, right? They're going through a very vulnerable time right now. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. I welcome and nurture the new in my life. Well, how beautiful is this energy? So, and then we have, let's get one. And the Archangel Michael is still here for the masculine. We saw that yesterday. And remember, we called in Archangel Michael for the mask. Can I have a message here, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine? Message for the Divine Feminine. Under the deck, we have Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Zachiel for the Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine is surrounded by angels and spiritual support at this time, manifesting miracles in one's life. Archangel Zachiel is the angel of the violet flame and of transformation, transition, and change. Will help you to find the tolerance and forgiveness. He works with the violet ray, the purple flame, the violet flame. He works with the violet flame of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being, right? Opening our hearts here, ascending into peace and harmony. You're being so guided. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zachiel to help you. So if the violet flame is coming up for you, then you're being guided to transmute energy, okay? At this time. So hop in. Reiki Rachel has a wonderful violet flame. You can just call the violet flame in. Visualize yourself inside the violet flame. And you can exhale everything that you want to release into the violet flame. Inhale all that, so we're releasing fear. We're inhaling unconditional love. We're exhaling, releasing lack. And we're inhaling abundance. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zachiel to help you. You can call Saint Germain as well. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. Well, how beautiful is this? Your affirmation, it's getting better and better as the days go by, family. So I really do enjoy being on this journey with you guys. This is such a beautiful transformation and healing journey we've been on. Your affirmation, I am cleansed within the violet flame. All right, family, I'm going to leave it right here. Thank you so much for this beautiful energy. I will see you guys on Monday. I love you all. God bless you and namaste. Much love. Till next time, family.